1. Garrett Wilson signs $130 million contract extension with Jets. 2. Garrett Wilson's massive contract extension with the New York Jets, all the details. 3. Sources, Jets WR Garrett Wilson lands 4-year, $130 million extension, ESPN. 4. Garrett Wilson's historic $130 million Jets deal, breaking down the NFL's biggest WR contract. 5. Jets lock up Garrett Wilson with $130 million extension, breaking NFL news. 1. Garrett Wilson signs $130 million contract extension with Jets. ***, the price of brilliance. Jets star wide receiver Garrett Wilson secures a whopping $130 million contract extension, ***. Are you ready for some staggering numbers? The New York Jets have just locked down their top offensive talent, Garrett Wilson, with a 4-year, $130 million contract extension, as reported by NFL Network insider Ian Rappaport on Monday. This monumental deal not only cements Wilson's status as one of the NFL's highest-paid wide receivers, but also sends a strong signal about the team's future ambitions. ***, the nitty-gritty of the deal ***. $90 million guaranteed, because the Jets are all in on their young star. A $13.75 million signing bonus, just for putting pen to paper. A $20 million option bonus in year 2, and another $10 million in year 3, because performance matters. This extension ensures Wilson will be donning Jets green through the 2030 season, a comforting thought for fans, after 2 years remained on his rookie contract. But here's where it gets interesting. Wilson's annual average of $32.5 million catapults him to 5th place among the league's highest-paid wide receivers. ***, a shining light in turbulent times ***. Despite the Jets' 9 consecutive losing seasons, including last year's 5-12 record, Wilson has been a beacon of hope. His consistent excellence is a rare bright spot, with the 24-year-old achieving an unprecedented 3 straight 1,000-yard seasons since being drafted 10th overall in 2022 from Ohio State. This places him in an elite group of only 5 players in NFL history to record 80-plus catches and 1,000-plus yards receiving in each of their first 3 seasons. ***, the Ohio State connection, revived ***. Wilson's journey is about to get a familiar boost, as he prepares to catch passes from Justin Fields, his former Ohio State teammate, now at the helm in New York. This reunion, alongside Wilson's new deal, might just be the catalyst the Jets need to turn their fortunes around. ***, but what's next for the Jets? With Wilson secured, all eyes are on cornerback Sauce Gardner, the other half of the Jets' dynamic duo earmarked for a lucrative, long-term deal under the new regime of head coach Aaron Glenn and general manager Darren Muge. The question on everyone's mind: how soon will Gardner's payday arrive, and what will it look like? We want to hear from you, Do you think the Jets' investment in Wilson will pay off with a team turnaround? How do you see the dynamic between Wilson and Fields impacting the team's performance? Share your thoughts on what a fair deal for Sauce Gardner would look like. Let's discuss in the comments. 2. Garrett Wilson's massive contract extension with the New York Jets, all the details. Imagine a blockbuster deal that sends shockwaves through the NFL world. The New York Jets and their star wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, have just inked a massive 4-year contract extension valued at a staggering $130 million. But here's where it gets really interesting. Wilson isn't just locking in a hefty salary, he's securing a substantial chunk of guaranteed money as well. According to multiple reports, the deal includes a hefty $90 million in guaranteed funds, plus a $13.75 million signing bonus right off the bat. Even more intriguing, Wilson has options to earn an additional $20 million in the second year, and $10 million in the third year if certain performance milestones are met. This means that despite having only 2 years remaining on his rookie contract, Wilson is now committed to the Jets through the 2030 season. The New York Jets selected Wilson with the 10th overall pick in the 2022 NFL Draft, and he immediately made an impact, earning Offensive Rookie of the Year honors that same year. His performance didn't falter in subsequent seasons either. In 2023, when Aaron Rodgers went down with a season-ending injury in Week 1, Wilson stepped up big time, racking up 95 catches for 1,042 yards and 3 touchdowns. And he didn't stop there. In 2024, he improved even further, recording 101 catches for 1,104 yards and 7 touchdowns, setting new career highs across the board. Wilson's dedication to the Jets is evident in his words. During a news conference in May, he expressed his desire to spend the rest of his career with the team. "I'm hopeful I'm a Jet for life," Wilson stated. "And that we get this thing rolling, and that all of our best days are ahead of us." Looking ahead to the future, Wilson will be working with a new quarterback in 2025. Justin Fields, a rising star in the league, is set to take over at the helm for the Jets. This transition brings excitement and anticipation for what the team can achieve together. This deal underscores the high value placed on Wilson by the Jets organization. It's a significant investment in a player who has already proven his worth on the field. But here's the part most people miss. How does this impact the team's financial flexibility for the coming years? Some might argue that such a large contract could limit the Jets' ability to make other key signings or investments. What do you think? Should the Jets have gone with a shorter deal to keep more room in their cap space? Share your thoughts in the comments. 3. Sources: Jets WR Garrett Wilson lands 4-year, $130 million extension, ESPN. In a move that has sent shockwaves through the NFL, wide receiver Garrett Wilson of the New York Jets has secured a groundbreaking contract extension that cements his status as one of the league's most highly compensated players. And here's where it gets controversial. This deal not only signifies Wilson's rising star, but also challenges traditional notions about the value of young, unproven talent in a league where quarterback and veteran contracts often dominate headlines. Wilson, whose career with the Jets had been somewhat uncertain toward the end of last season, has now put pen to paper on a 4-year deal worth a staggering $130 million, according to sources cited by ESPN's Adam Schefter. This contract makes him one of the highest-paid wide receivers in NFL history, with $90 million of that amount guaranteed, ranking as the 4th highest guarantee ever for a wideout. Even more astonishing, Wilson's average annual value exceeds $32 million, marking the first time in NFL history that a wide receiver with only 3 seasons of experience has commanded such an average. To put that into perspective, his $32.5 million per year ranks 5th among all NFL wide receivers. Drafted 10th overall in 2022, Wilson had 2 seasons remaining on his rookie deal, including the team's 5th-year option for 2026, which guarantees him $16.8 million. This extension is significant for the Jets on multiple fronts. Primarily, it locks in a top-tier player for the long term, keeping him under contract through the 2030 season, something that demonstrates the team's commitment to building around its young stars. It also signals a shift in the Jets' approach. After years of failed attempts to retain promising talent, this new regime, led by head coach Aaron Glenn and GM Darren Mooch, has made it clear that keeping their best young players is a top priority. This marks a historic moment for the Jets, as it is the first time since the NFL's current salary cap and contract system was introduced in 2011 that the team has extended a first-round pick in his first year of eligibility, after just 3 seasons. The last similar extension was for defensive tackle Quinnen Williams, who had to wait 4 years before securing his deal. From the perspective of the player himself, Wilson expressed optimism about his future with the Jets, saying in May, "I'm hopeful I'm a Jet for life, and I truly want to keep this momentum going, with all our best days still ahead of us." Wilson's on-field accomplishments last season showcased his immense talent. He set personal bests with 101 receptions, over 1,100 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns. Despite these impressive stats, his body language during games and some cryptic comments about his future led to widespread speculation that he was unhappy, or even considering a trade request. Several factors contributed to this perception, most notably, the arrival of new offensive coordinator Aaron Glenn, who expressed a desire to involve Wilson in the offense as much as possible, and the quarterback carousel that characterized the Jets' recent seasons. The relationship dynamic between Wilson and quarterback Aaron Rodgers, who was released in March, also played a role. For a time, it seemed there was tension between the two, but with Rodgers now gone, Wilson will be catching passes from Justin Fields, his former Ohio State teammate. Both athletes have expressed excitement about reuniting, hinting at a brighter future. Looking ahead, Wilson has a real shot to etch his name into Jets history. He is the first player since 1968 to record 3 consecutive 1,000-yard receiving seasons, a feat previously achieved by George Sauer. Additionally, Wilson is just one of 5 players in NFL history to compile over 1,000 yards and 80 receptions in each of his first 3 seasons, joining an elite group alongside Ja'Marr Chase, Justin Jefferson, Michael Thomas, and Odell Beckham Jr. What's especially remarkable is that Wilson's achievements come despite the Jets' ongoing quarterback issues. Throughout his young career, he has caught passes from 7 different quarterbacks, including Rodgers, Zach Wilson, Joe Flacco, Mike White, Trevor Siemian, Tim Boyle, and Chris Streveler, highlighting his adaptability and talent amid a backdrop of instability. Overall, Wilson's new contract not only rewards his proven ability, but also sends a clear message. The Jets are committed to cultivating and retaining their brightest young stars, signaling a potentially new era of stability and success for the franchise. Do you think this kind of investment is sustainable for a team? Or is it risky to tie up such a huge portion of the salary cap in a relatively young and still developing player? Share your thoughts in the comments. This decision is sure to spark lively debate. 4. Garrett Wilson's historic $130 million Jets deal, breaking down the NFL's biggest WR contract. Imagine being the key to a franchise's future, your talent so undeniable that it lands you a historic $130 million deal before you've even hit your prime. That's the reality for Garrett Wilson, the Jets star receiver, who has just secured his place in New York for years to come. But here's where it gets controversial. Wilson is now the highest-paid receiver in NFL history, after only 3 seasons, a title that's bound to stir debate among fans and experts alike. This deal makes him the first to earn an average of over $31 million per year, a figure that speaks volumes about the Jets' commitment to their young talent. The Jets' new regime, led by General Manager Darren Muge and head coach Aaron Glenn, made a bold statement this week, committing to one of their homegrown stars. Unlike flashy free agent signings, the Jets' strategy this offseason has been more about building from within. They signed quarterback Justin Fields to a solid deal, but otherwise, they've kept their focus on their own talent. Wilson's record-breaking extension is a testament to this approach. At just 25 years old, Wilson has already established himself as a key player in the league. His 2024 season was impressive, with 101 catches, 1,104 yards, and 7 touchdowns, all career highs. But this contract isn't just about numbers. It's about the potential for a brighter future for both Wilson and the Jets. And this is the part most people miss. Wilson's journey hasn't been without its challenges. Remember the hype around his connection with Aaron Rodgers? It never quite materialized. And when Davante Adams joined the team mid-season, Wilson's representatives took a hit. Yet, with Fields back as his quarterback, there's a palpable sense of excitement. So, what does this mean for the Jets? It's a clear sign that they are willing to invest in their future, even if it means taking risks. Wilson's commitment to the team, even during a difficult 2024 season, speaks volumes about his character and dedication. But here's the real question. Is Wilson worth $32.5 million per year? Is he truly one of the best receivers in the league? Or is this just a risky gamble by the Jets? The answer will only become clear as the seasons unfold. As we celebrate this historic deal, we invite you to share your thoughts. Is Wilson worth every penny? Or is this deal a sign of the Jets overpaying for potential? Let us know in the comments. 5. Jets lock up Garrett Wilson with $130 million extension, breaking NFL news. In a bold move that's sending shockwaves through the NFL community, the New York Jets have secured their star wide receiver, Garrett Wilson, with a lucrative 4-year contract extension, a testament to their commitment to building a powerhouse team. Let's dive into the details of this game-changing agreement. According to sources close to the situation, the Jets are leaving no stone unturned in their quest to solidify their roster, particularly around their standout receiver. The extension, reportedly inked on Monday, is rumored to be valued at a staggering $130 million, with $90 million guaranteed, showcasing the team's unwavering faith in Wilson's talent. Drafted as the 10th overall pick in 2022, Wilson was already tied to the Jets until 2026, thanks to the 5th-year option they exercised earlier this spring. However, after wrapping up his impressive third season in 2024, he became eligible for a new contract, and the Jets wasted no time in sealing the deal. Wilson's performance on the field has been nothing short of spectacular. In every season since joining the league, he surpassed the 1,000-yard mark in receiving yards, demonstrating remarkable consistency and reliability. Last season alone, he shattered personal records with 101 receptions, 1,104 receiving yards, and 7 touchdowns, firmly establishing himself as one of the league's premier receivers. Over the course of his 3-year career, Wilson has amassed a total of 279 catches for 3,249 yards and 14 touchdowns, making him a critical component of the Jets' offensive strategy. His accolades don't stop there. Wilson was also crowned the 2022 Associated Press Offensive Rookie of the Year, sharing the spotlight with his Jets teammate, cornerback Sauce Gardner, who took home the Defensive Rookie of the Year award. Gardner, selected 4th overall in the same draft class, is also up for a contract extension. With Wilson's deal now settled, it's expected that the Jets will turn their attention to securing Gardner's future with the team. And this is the part most people miss. How will these extensions impact the Jets' salary cap and long-term financial planning? It's a question that could spark heated debates among fans and analysts alike. So, what do you think about the Jets' decision to extend Wilson's contract so early in his career? Is it a smart investment in their future, or are they taking a significant risk? Share your thoughts in the comments below.